Today, we confront a particularly harrowing specter of the modern professional landscape: the layoff. It is a sudden plunge into the abyss, a dismantling of the structure that provides not only financial sustenance, but also a sense of purpose and identity. We will not flinch from this reality. We will dissect it, analyze it, and arm ourselves with strategies for survival, both psychological and financial. The psychological impact of a layoff is profound. It is not merely the loss of a job, it is the shattering of a narrative, the disruption of a carefully constructed identity. Research in social psychology reveals the devastating effects of job loss on self esteem, mental health, and even physical well being. The initial reaction is often one of shock, disbelief, and even anger. This is a natural response, a primal scream against the injustice of the situation. But it is crucial to move beyond this initial stage and engage in a process of reconstruction. As Nietzsche so eloquently stated, he who has a why to live can bear almost any how. This why must be rediscovered, or perhaps even forged anew. Here are some strategies for navigating the psychological turmoil. Acknowledge and process your emotions. Do not suppress your feelings. Allow yourself to grieve the loss. Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Bottling up your emotions will only lead to further psychological distress. Reframe the narrative. A layoff is not a reflection of your worth as an individual. It is a business decision, often driven by factors beyond your control. Reframe the narrative. See it as an opportunity for growth, a chance to explore new paths, to rediscover your passions. Establish a routine. Structure is the antidote to chaos. Establish a daily routine. This will provide a sense of normalcy and purpose, helping you to maintain a sense of control in a situation that feels inherently chaotic. Include time for exercise, healthy eating, and meaningful activities. Engage in meaningful activities. Pursue activities that give you a sense of purpose and accomplishment. This could be volunteering, learning a new skill, or working on a personal project. This will help to rebuild your self-esteem and provide a sense of direction. Maintain social connections. Isolation is a breeding ground for despair. Stay connected with friends, family, and former colleagues. Social support is crucial for maintaining mental well-being during times of stress. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you do have rather than what you have lost. Practice gratitude daily. This will help to shift your perspective and cultivate a more positive outlook. Seek professional guidance. If you are struggling to cope, do not hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can provide you with the tools and support you need to navigate this challenging time. Now, let us turn to the financial realities of a layoff. The loss of income can be a source of immense anxiety, particularly in a society where financial stability is often equated with personal worth. However, with careful planning and disciplined action, it is possible to weather this storm. Here are some strategies for navigating the financial challenges. Create a budget. The first step is to assess your financial situation. Create a detailed budget, tracking your income and expenses. Identify areas where you can cut back. Build an emergency fund. Ideally, you should have an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. If you do not have this, make it a priority to build one as quickly as possible. Even small amounts saved consistently can make a difference. Explore all sources of income. Do not rely solely on unemployment benefits. Explore all potential sources of income, including part-time work, freelance opportunities, and side hustles. Manage your debt. High-interest debt can be crippling. Explore options for consolidating or refinancing your debt. Contact your creditors to discuss payment plans. Seek financial advice. A financial advisor can provide you with personalized guidance on managing your finances and making informed decisions. Network actively. Networking is crucial for finding new employment. Reach out to your contacts, attend industry events, and utilize online platforms. Consider further education or training. A layoff can be an opportunity to upgrade your skills and increase your earning potential. Explore options for further education or training. Be patient and persistent. Finding a new job can take time. Be patient, persistent, and do not give up. Maintain a positive attitude and continue to network and apply for positions. The layoff, while a devastating experience, can also be a catalyst for growth. It forces us to confront our vulnerabilities, to reevaluate our priorities, and to forge a new path forward. It is a trial by fire, but it is through such trials that we develop resilience, that we discover our true strength. Within the complex tapestry of job seeking, there exists a valuable resource often overlooked: the employment agency. These entities, acting as intermediaries between employer and potential employee, can significantly expedite the process of reemployment. However, it is crucial to understand the nuances of engaging such services, including the associated costs. Employment agencies, broadly speaking, fall into two categories: temporary staffing agencies and permanent placement agencies. Temporary agencies provide short-term employment opportunities, offering immediate income while you pursue long-term prospects. Permanent placement agencies, on the other hand, specialize in connecting candidates with full-time positions. The cost structure of these agencies varies considerably. Temporary agencies typically bill employers for their services, meaning there is usually no direct cost to the job seeker. Permanent placement agencies, however, may operate on a contingency basis, meaning they receive a fee only when a candidate is successfully placed. This fee is typically a percentage of the candidate's first-year salary, ranging from 15% to 30%, and is usually paid by the employer. However, it's vital to recognize that some agencies may charge candidates directly for services, such as resume writing, career counseling, or access to job boards. These fees can range from a few hundred to several $1,000s. It is crucial to thoroughly research and vet any agency before engaging their services, ensuring transparency regarding fees and services provided. The advantages of engaging an employment agency are manifold. They possess extensive networks of employer contacts, providing access to job opportunities that may not be publicly advertised. They can also offer valuable career counseling, resume writing assistance, and interview coaching. Furthermore, they can streamline the application process, saving you time and effort. However, it is essential to exercise caution. Not all agencies are created equal. Some may prioritize filling positions quickly, rather than matching candidates with suitable long-term opportunities. Therefore, it is crucial to select an agency with a proven track record of success and a reputation for ethical practices. When evaluating an agency, consider the following factors. Industry specialization. Does the agency specialize in your field? Reputation. What is the agency's reputation among employers and job seekers? Fee structure. Is the fee structure transparent and reasonable? Services offered. What services does the agency provide beyond job placement? Success rate. What is the agency's success rate in placing candidates? By carefully considering these factors, you can maximize the benefits of engaging an employment agency, significantly increasing your chances of a successful job search. Remember, the goal is to leverage all available resources to navigate this challenging period, ensuring a swift return to stability and purpose. This is the architect's task: to rebuild, to reconstruct, to create order from chaos. This is the challenge that faces us all, the challenge of navigating the abyss and emerging stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Thank you for joining me on this journey. This is the architect's task: to rebuild, to reconstruct, to create order from chaos. This is the challenge that faces us all, the challenge of navigating the abyss and emerging stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Thank you for joining me on this journey.